I need you, baby. Baby. I need you, baby. I was just laughing because my daughter said she heard me singing when she was pulling up to the house because my kitchen window open by the door. Oh, hello, everybody, by the way. So I'm in the house singing my face off. This old, not Luther Vandross. I mean, it's Luther Vandross, but not originally by him. It's Going in Circles by, I forget the name of the group. Anyway, I can't get this song out of my head. I'm going crazy. So I just came on real well. I might sound. I don't want to say real quick because I don't know how long it's gonna be. Um, but so I was on Facebook looking up to see what the rat was doing, because I kind of miss her. You know what I mean? She's not giving out a lot of content on the YouTube streets. So I went on Lipstick Alley. A couple of people had made some posts, and I was just like, oh Lord, let me see what this heifer over here doing. So anyway, I went back to her book review, and our lovely Lyric Parker made a comment. Um, so I wanted to read her review. And so it says, if you want to read a bitter 50-page rant about a broke bum and his side chick, you might find entertainment in this short story. Otherwise, don't waste your time. Full of grammatical errors with a misleading title, this book suggests a rags to riches are down and out comeback while delivering neither. This is no more than a long drawn out rant of an ex-lover, married man that the author spent three. Oh my God. Hey, none of this is a shock. I don't know why we spent 3 months living in an extended stay in Walmart parking lots with. It mentions nothing of a $500,000 home. If it does, I don't remember because it seems like the purpose was to bash her ex or baby daddy priest. Which brings me to my next point. Why would a woman decide to bring a child into the world with a married man while she has no solid employment? Hold on, y'all. Shit. No solid employment and no stable home. And do you think it's wise to take advice from such a person? Of course not. Maybe Soncerae will be successful adding this to her many streams of income. She wrote strings. It's strings. Otherwise, it was a waste of everybody's time, including hers. Maybe it will get the attention of her ex-boyfriend who has yet to see their 3-year-old son. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. I said the two. I threw in two things for sure. It won't get an honest 5-star review or make the New York make the New York Times bestseller list on the opera list as an overpriced coffee coaster at best. I mean, I don't know why I'm laughing like this because I already know all of this. It just, oh my God. So that was as of September 28th. Um, the most recent prior to that was Amazon customer, which I'm listed as an Amazon customer too. So, but even though I'm an Amazon customer, according to the rat, we didn't pay for our book, so we don't count. I want my $25.99 back, bitch. This book was poorly written. The title is clickbait. Sounds talks about her fail. Oh shit, same old shit. So let's go to her Facebook page. Yikes. So let's see what's going on here. I know. I do actually have the app where I could probably pull up the Facebook page as I'm talking, but I don't know how, darling. I'm gonna have to practice. Anyway, so she made a post about it reads, so do you agree black men don't want wives, girlfriends, babes, or booze? They have long lists of toxic expectations for women. Your thoughts and keep it a buck. So some lady on here on TikTok, which she is obsessed with because everybody is in love with her on TikTok. And she gives some kind of response which I'm not listening to. And this person responds in her comment section. He says, broad brush trash, but go ahead and blame all 15 million black men for the actions of a few. Oh well, life moves on. First of all, um, she comes from this lady got a beard talking about black men. What the hell? Is she a dyke talking about black men? Hold on, let's listen to this shit. Is this a dyke talking about giving her opinion about black men, bitch? Oh hell. Anyway, no wonder why I ain't listen to it. So that person one made a comment talking about broad brush. So the rat goes on to say, not a few, definitely a large portion from what I'm seeing. Thousands of women say all over my social media. Like she got thousands of women responding to her social media. Girl, it must be enough men for it to be problematic enough to start complaining. This comes, I mean, this is so it's enough to complain about coming from one woman who looks like to be a dyke, or forgive me, a lesbian. I'm sorry if I offend my dykes out there. How you doing? Um, so and then there's more comments, which I'm pretty sure let's just see. Ooh, child. This girl, she takes a lot out of you. So of course, she loves this type of stuff anyway. She's just gonna go on and she's going on and on back and forth with these people about some bullshit that she don't even have nothing to do with. She never been married, never had a serious long term relationship, but so on and so forth. Then what I really thought was hilarious the other couple of days ago. First of all, she dressed Justy like a little. Hmm, I can't say what I really want to say. Well, I don't want to say nothing bad, but she dressed him like just real basic. Just real basic. Like her. Sorry, Justy, I'm sorry. I would send you some of my son clothes if you was a little older. Um, and it's not all about the name brand because she loved to say, I'm, I'm, how she put it? She be like, I'm not into name brands and this and that and the other. Well, bitch, girl, listen. It ain't always about the quantity, but the quality. You need a few quality pieces. You going out places and shit. She looked decent, I guess. Them shoes she got on look a little um thriftish, but whatever. Um Normalize polyamorous and open relationships if it's not for you. Oh, this is another post. Then move on. Y'all be too damn worried about shit that doesn't even apply to you. Bitch, you can't even keep a polyamorous relationship going. You priest, you said priest went around fucking other women. Yet and still, and you were supposed to be so polyamorous, but you hounded him about it. He came home talking to you about his escapades, and you tripped about it. But yet and still, you want to preach polyamory, and you can't even um apply it to your own relationship, girl. So here she goes talking about um her doing her research, and she got a 54-year-old stalker that's a law professor, blah blah blah. Girl. Oh, and another thing about this picture with this Chinese or Japanese, whatever, writing behind it. She's in the Bay. It says she was somewhere in the Bay Area, standing in front of this poster like backdrop with like this Chinese writing. And the first thing I said was, "Oh, this bitch." Before I seen anything else, I think it was on her community post. I was like, "Oh, this bitch wants somebody to think her ass with the fucking Asia, you bum bitch." she she go she went to Asia, she went to China or Japan. Um, don't forget Soncerae is a world traveler, y'all. I was like, oh, this bitch try to act like she went to went to China. And then gonna say, she had some kind of TikTok talking about some man got mad at her, called her, said she wanna be white because she wanna go to Asia. Girl, if you don't sit your hot, funky ass down, I swear to God. So anyway, let me just sum up what I said. I said the rat has. I made a post on Lipstick Alley. I said the rat has a bonus son. Oh yeah, she posted a picture with a boy that I thought was Damo's boyfriend, but she goes on to call him Damo's bonus brother. So I said the rat has a bonus son, or is that not Damo's boyfriend? Is the dog faced pony soldier trying to imply that she has a man by calling Damo do her bonus brother? I'm so confused. I went on her Facebook page, but I couldn't stay long. That girl is sick. She posted Safari getting confronted by some kind of fake whatever he was. Like that guy that be showing up to the Breakfast Club, I guess. That kind of, thing that they do about and he be confronting or threatening people for pretend anyway, about confronting him about why he don't take care of his kids, and they start fighting, which is so odd. You have to see it. It's kind of funny. Yeah, the fight was weird. It's stupid. But of course, the rat is so happy that a random stranger will confront a man from reality TV, which has been outed as fake on many occasions. Soncerae was cheering. Never mind if it was real that you don't confront people. Never mind if it was real that you don't confront people based off of what others say, because there's always two sides to a story and either person could get killed. She is so irrelevant that there's barely any comments, let alone likes on her page. And when someone does comment, she has to give a long dissertation. Oh shoot, I gotta pee, y'all. Sorry, team. I need you, baby. All right, I'm back, y'all. Let me see. Um, I'm gonna go back to her Facebook page. So yeah, wait, what did she say exactly? Um, hold on. Okay, let me just make sure I read this right. My kids are the best. I love being around them. I'm happiest with them. Dominique, my daughter is 21. Marcus, her bonus brother, is 23. Is that not the boyfriend? Anyway, child. So, Mr. He's so cute. Mr. Justice, who could speak 3 languages. She says she says he hates getting his hair combed, pull up changed, the potty, and a long list of other things away from to grow out of. Not the baby that speak 3 languages, girl. Oh wow. I don't know what the outfit is she had him on, but girl, I'm just saying. I know my son was getting a haircut at 2. Was he 2? He might have been 3. He was, yeah, he was about 3. He looked so young in the picture though. But he got a haircut earlier, and the first couple times, it was rough. But I think my cousin did it. That's why, because he wasn't tolerating no stuff. And that's the thing that women got to understand too. When you have a boy and you don't have a husband or the child father not around, um, you may have to step aside and let a man, you know, kind of take authority in that moment because, you know, we as women, we want to baby our boys, but that's not always the best thing for them. Shit, and if they need a fucking haircut, then they gonna have to get used to that shit. And that's what Jasmine's stupid ass don't understand, which she just don't care anyway. Okay, so then she makes a post talking about somebody sleeping at the daycare. She says, "This is exactly why I'm terrified to take my 3-year-old son to the daycare. It scares me." Bitch, I thought you didn't take him to daycare because you was worried about the COVID. I mean, which one is it? You lying dog face pony soldier. And I got that from Joe Biden, if anybody is wondering. That's gonna be my new name calling. It says she claims this is a made up video, but it can't be. It's obvious that she's supposed to be watching these children. Child. That's why she don't take Justy to daycare. Girl, sit your motherfucking ass down. Um, I mean, granted, you have to for one thing, the picture looked like the house was a wreck. And if your child being taken care of. My son went to a home daycare, and I mean, shit, he wasn't pissy. He was fed. He didn't seem like, he didn't give me that vibe that he didn't want to be left. Because, initially the kids will resist daycare because they don't know the people. So, and that's to be expected the first couple of times. But then the more he started going, you know, the more he got used to it. And, if at any time he showed me that he didn't want to go after going, then I would have knew something was up. Because kids love to be around other kids. So, plus I think my daycare lady had a dog too. Anyway, um, child, listen to okay. So here's another post. 4 or 5 years ago, I started being severely harassed online by online men's rights groups. They went to Great Lakes to try to make my life miserable, even though I was a dating coach for men who created positive videos. I swear people could be any damn thing on this YouTube. I'm just so thankful that I don't have to come on this fucking YouTube to play pretend. Bitch, you play pretend when you a kid and growing up. If you gotta spend time on a YouTube to pretend to be something that you're not, you got issues. I mean, I just don't see I guess if it was making you money, but then eventually you would get the money so that you wouldn't have to pretend. Look how many YouTubers buying their family members, their mother houses and shit. I mean, who's to say it's not real? It's real or it's fake? But she can't even fake that shit. If you gonna come on here and put on this whole persona like you this bad bitch and you got this and this and that, then you shouldn't really care about, well, to a certain extent. People putting their shit on here all the time. They don't care about threats and shit like that. They take the proper precautions. If they gotta get a gun, they get a gun. They got cameras for their house, and all that shit is intact. For the most part, somebody gonna send you. I mean, at the bare minimum, or not the minimum, people have some CPS, which is fucked up. They send pizza. They send the plumber. Okay, fine, but ain't nobody, for the most part, coming to your house to attack you. I mean, unless you just unless it's just really some psycho out there. Like this girl, uh, the IG girl that just got killed. That's not really the same scenario. But correct me if I'm wrong. I ain't really heard of no YouTuber getting killed over just being on YouTube, and having their information out there. Because if people want to fucking find you, they gonna find you regardless, bitch. Um. Anyway, um, let's see. Okay, so she posted this again, which is something she had posted a while back. The false narrative that welfare and Section 8 broke up black families make me cringe. If black men didn't have their families in poverty to begin with, okay, people, bitch, first of all, people lose jobs. And back when welfare and all that stuff first got started, you know, um, a lot of times black people, for the most part, a lot of black people didn't have a fair shot. They was making ends meet with two people because for obvious and various reasons, bitch. What are we talking about here? If black men didn't have their families in poverty, she's so fucking bitch. Go find your father. Oh my god, that's why I can't do this shit. Didn't have their families in poverty to begin with. These mothers wouldn't have chose the government to help them raise their kids. Women didn't just choose to be without the man they love because they love free money. They had kids to raise. Let's see if we could change my mind. So, Johnny, whatever, says, well, you can't get Section 8 with a man in the house anyway. Then Peach Care makes you put him, I don't know if is he from Atlanta? Then Peach Care makes you put him on child support. So basically, the narrative is if your man is struggling, you'll be better off without him. And now, already struggling man is going to be struggling more with no government help. You can't even get food stamps if his gross is too high, even if his child support takes a large chunk. So there's no growth as a family. It's just buy, see you every other weekend, and you better have my money. That creates a resentment to the system and the person that accepts the system. Okay, that's a reasonable argument. I mean, nothing to get all worked up about. So this bitch comes back and says, yes, you can. It's not about whether you are single or not. It's about how much income you have, even if it's two of you and your kids. There are plenty of couples on welfare food and food stamps. What the fuck is she talking about? No, there's not. You have to meet if you only get food stamps if you're below the poverty line, bitch. And two people working, more than likely, they are going to be above the poverty line. So they're not going to be eligible for food stamps. Now, when my parents are married and they went through a little something, something, my parents, I mean, I think my mother filed for legal separation or whatever. My father had went to prison too at one point. So she had got food stamps that way, and I think she just kept it when he came home from prison. So, and just made like they never got back together. Um, so we kept food stamps. But I mean, the point is, like, girl, she is psychotic. She is so psychotic. So then she replies again and says to the guy Johnny, I know because I had to sign up for government assistance when my son's father left me pregnant and alone in a hotel. Oh my God. I had to get on it while there. I met and saw plenty of couples on Section 8 and food stamps. Well, bitch, I bet you did in California. California is totally different from the rest of the world, bitch. You yeah, and still she's so wealthy. Yes, couples can. Okay, so Johnny replies, yes, couples can get it, but if a single man is requesting it and on child support, they only go by his gross, not his net, so he don't qualify. So somebody posts, somebody was agreeing with Johnny, and then they posted a man shaking his head, basically saying it's a lot more to it than what the rat is saying because she's so fucking emotional. Like, what is wrong with her? Oh God. So here we go. This is the post. She says, hold on. Prefers better cuisine. Men are out here really getting mad and wishes for having higher standards. This guy told me that his dream date with me was us getting corn dogs and loving that Pleasant Island. I was like, honey, I'm from California. I'm not eating corn. I experienced such a bad business. Then he proceeded to tell me that I was lame because I prefer going to South Asia with a man instead. Now let me mind you. Bitch, who taking the rat to South Asia? I done clicked out of the damn I done clicked out of the damn thing. Whoever taking the rat to South Asia, can you call me please? Because I don't know who the hell you are, but you need your head examined. This psycho bitch swear that some man of status wants to date her. Y'all, I forgot how much I laugh when I talk about this bitch. Let me see what else is going on. I done clicked out of here. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So I see now we're gonna have to get our STL, you gonna have to start going on her Facebook page because she ain't giving us nothing on YouTube. I think she made a post on YouTube. I'm gonna check that out before I get off of here. Wait a minute now. Somebody just happened to say, I've been to 3 baby showers this year. All three are family members that got pregnant knowing the child's father don't want kids. I even have a photo of them by themselves in their paternity shoot. Even at the baby shower, their pictures are with their mothers and friends. I don't down them either. I feel like when a woman gets pregnant, the first thing she should think of is, can I do this by myself? Even if the man is with me at the time, nothing is promised and things change. Oh my God. Now here go the dissertation from the rat. If these men truly didn't want kids, they'd be strapping their penis up. These men don't care about their legacy. They'll give a woman their sperm. If you don't want babies, wear a condom or don't have sex. Lord Jesus. How about get married before you carry, bitch? First of all, ain't nothing guaranteed in life. But if you get married before you carry, you look better being a wife than a baby mama. How about that? And I ain't never been married, and I got 2 kids. So how about that? The lack of responsibility is cringing. Really, Takaya? Well, what about the responsibility of the mother to not open her legs until a man puts a ring on her finger? Like, let's talk about it, okay? Because honestly and truthfully, it's more the woman's fault because the woman could bring the child to term or she could terminate the child. And the man has no say so in the termination, bitch. So, if you choose to get pregnant by a man, then you look better getting married and being a divorced or an abandoned wife than an abandoned baby mama, bitch. I can't stand her. Um So, of course, the rat agrees with Takaya. Her last name is Smith. This must be her sister. I wonder if this is her sister. Forgot her sister name. So she's agreeing with Takaya. Then complaining about women not needing a man. These men only want to be classified as leaders. Oh, fuck you. This computer. Of the community with the narrative about them is positive. But when we start talking about their poor choices, then it's a black woman's fault. No, welfare is for all races of people. Just who said it wasn't? Should have started off with white women. Shit. Anyway, I gotta wrap this up because I gotta free up some space on my damn computer. I don't know what to do about that. It keeps telling me that. All right, y'all. Feel free to hit the like, share, subscribe. Ugh. Feel free to hit the like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back with more. All right, peace.